In an interview you'll see only on 5, Vice President Joe Biden on a big campaign stop today told South Florida seniors in Coconut Creek Republicans want to, quote, end Medicare as we know it. GOP proposals would create vouchers and partially privatize Medicare for future recipients. I talked exclusively with the vice president and began by pointing out that PolitiFact rated Democratic claims about the end of Medicare as the, quote, big lie of 2011.
Just look at the facts. The first plan they put forward said within 10 years they'd voucherize Medicare. Period. That's a different system. That's not Medicare as we know it. This plan talks about, the last one that's been offered, talks about being able to choose to get out of the plan, go into a voucherized plan, and people could stay in the traditional health care plan. The effect of that will be companies will be able to, and they can't blame them, cherry pick the healthiest of the elderly, the 68-year-old who plays tennis, and leave the 88-year-old in there who has serious problems. So the cost will go up.
They say the problem is that Democrats aren't acknowledging that entitlements are the massive share of burgeoning national debt. And without change, massive change, we're going to go broke as a country. Your response?
They're partially right. But why are they then protecting the massive giveaway of $1 trillion in tax breaks to the top 2% over the next 10 years? You can't do both. You can't fix the Medicare problem, you can't fix the deficit problem, and continue to hemorrhage $1 trillion in tax break.
Briefly, Mr. Vice President, on Monday, the Supreme Court will begin to take up a constitutional challenge to the individual mandate and the Affordable Health Care Act. I have people, when I post this question in social media, ask this question: why should Americans be compelled by the individual mandate to buy health insurance in 2014?
It's a little bit like asking, why should every Floridian have to have liability insurance for his automobile? Because everybody drives. Everybody needs health care. And guess what? When people don't have health care, they still go to the emergency room. They still cause your health care bill to go up. They cause everybody's bill to go up. That's the reason.
More of my exclusive interview with Vice President Biden on Medicare, the health care law, exploding budgets, and the national furor over the death of Trayvon Martin tonight at 11 and during a special live edition of To The Point Saturday night at 7.